For 2 years, News 3's team of investigators have been looking into how firearms are traced in Hampton Roads with our Trigger Trace series. We hope you've seen it. This morning, investigator Zach Dahlheimer speaks with a gun shop owner about what goes into their inspections and tells us how one group is arguing for transparency within the gun industry.
I'm very vested in what happens here, and that everybody sees that we do it right.
Steve Dowdy owns Bob's Gun Shop in Norfolk, the store serving Hampton Roads for nearly 80 years.
We spend daily effort
staying on top of yearly ATF inspections.
Making sure that we're doing things right.
According to ATF officials, investigators do inspections at FFLs, or Federal Firearms Licenses. These are people licensed to manufacture, import, and deal firearms. Inspections are aimed at ensuring compliance with local, federal, and state laws and reviewing records kept by FFLs to find people potentially associated with the illegal firearm trafficking or other criminal activity. Dowdy says their ATF inspections happen at random and typically take anywhere from a week and a half to 3 weeks to complete.
They come in, usually the first thing they do is a firearms inventory, make sure our numbers match up on the firearms, that they match up to the books, that record keeping is good there. And then really from there they go and they hit the forms. So with record keeping not being done properly, it may just make it harder, if ATF or local police, can't trace a gun or can't get through because the records aren't right.
But this should be resources that the government is readily making available to the public.
Meanwhile, Christian Heine and others with Brady United Against Gun Violence are getting the word out about a new database their group released earlier this year, Brady's Gun Store Transparency Project. Collected through public records requests, Heine tells us it's the largest database of ATF inspection reports available to the public. Brady obtained and processed more than 55,000 pages of ATF inspection data. Now, because of that, more than 2,200 inspection reports are now available from across the country. Now, as we zoom into Virginia, 77 inspection reports are available. This map legend indicates end results after inspections, including warning letters, warning conferences or meetings, or licenses revoked for gun shops across the Commonwealth. Now, the only business in the database we found that fell under a license revocation in Virginia was a store in Virginia Beach, L&L Trading Company. According to the inspection report in Brady's database, in June 2015, an ATF investigator tried to do an inspection at L&L Trading Company, but wasn't able to because the premises was abandoned without notifying the agency. The door to the business locked with stickers reading closed. When looking in the window, the investigator found the store abandoned with the only remaining items being a bicycle and a bag on the floor. The investigator tried reaching out to the CEO and manager multiple times over the phone and through email, but no response. News 3 tried reaching out to the CEO multiple times through email and in person, but were also unable to reach him. Ultimately, the report stated 2 violations were found, including willfully preventing the ATF from going inside the premises to inspect records and ensure compliance. The ATF did confirm with us L&L Trading Company is no longer in business. For Heine, this example presents a lot of questions.
What kind of inventory was on premises, right? Where did these weapons go? If this gun store is closed down, how exactly did they offload their inventory? And what happened to those records?
Heine believes Brady's database argues for more transparency within the gun shop industry.
And the more of a spotlight we shine on this industry, I think the bigger impact that we can have overall.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it being out there. I just don't know that it has any real bearing on how things are done, or if the average person out there in the world that may not know a lot about gun dealers and what they have to go through. I just don't think that that's something that they're really concerned about, or honestly that they really need to be concerned about.
As for Dowdy, his store takes extra steps, with inspections being top of mind.
The average dealer probably does an annual, maybe a biannual inventory on firearms. We're doing monthly inventories. Just the amount of time that we spend on the floor while the sale is being made, being checked by other employees, and then after that step, being checked by, a couple more times by other employees, in the back room. It's really time consuming, but making sure everything gets done right.
Zach Dahlheimer, News 3.